104.7 The Cave plays pure classic rock.
104.7 The Cave. It is Thursday. Mike and Meghan in the studio today doing our edition of online reviews. How are you?
Good.
You glad the election's over?
Yes.
Praise hallelujah.
I know. Well, now,
We can all be
I
friends
guess.
again.
Right? Well, I guess it's just going to get worse from here, right?
Well,
Either
yeah.
way, it's going to get
I'm
worse.
really sad, though, that Thanks Obama is not going to be a thing anymore because that was the greatest out. Like, I hit my toe. Thanks, Obama. My tire's flat. Thanks, Obama. You think it's going to be around?
I think it's going to keep going. I think it is.
Well, maybe. That's besides the point. Anyway, so the way this works is we find some item online and then we go through the reviews that usually are just hilarious. Meghan has no idea what we're reviewing until I hand her the reviews that I printed out. The lawyers would also like us to remind you these are not our views as a station or company, merely random trolls on the internet. Today, we are going to be talking about reviews of the Delicious PHD Darline Costume.
What?
Would you like to see this before we actually do it?
Absolutely.
I mean,
yes.
I think you have to. Because it really is one of the funniest things I've ever seen in my life.
What?
Yeah, right? Isn't that awesome? You've been to parties where chicks show up and stuff like that before.
Well, yeah. Well, she
It's
does
like the
look
pub crawl
darling.
Every year, it's like the pub crawl. There's the first couple years ago, there's like one girl, and I was like, she's just wearing lingerie. And then this year, it was like there's like 20.
Right.
I'm just
well,
like, oh, cool. All right, so this is you just
that's like
throw
a
your underwear.
thing.
You throw your underwear on and wear some wings.
yeah. No, that's the thing.
Oh,
Like, that was like a thing when like Mean Girls came out. It's like, this is like the one excuse that you have to dress up, you know.
Okay. Well, let's hear these reviews.
Okay. Title is, This May Be an Academic Point, but sleeves are too short and have no stripes. Costume does not feature a hood. This is a sexy BA at best. Oh, title is 5 stars. Diploma included? Why the hell did I put myself through 10 years of grad school? Lesson learned. Yes. Title is 1 star. The Delicious Woman's PhD Darling Sexy Costume was not delicious at all, but I ate it anyway.
I think that's the name of the company. So where are you working at, son? Delicious.
I work at Delicious.
Whoa.
Title is, I am more than my F value. I wore this to my friend's Halloween party. Everything was going fine until some jerk asked if he could see my discreet variables and if my F value was significant. Some guy and his girlfriend asked if I'm into three-ways, way and novas. I was beyond insulted. This costume is literally BS. A sexy PhD should have a hood.
It's such a great little joke. That's a dad joke. But it's good.
Title is, oh, so that's what ass professor means. I've been confused about that all along.
Not my assistant.
Title, change of career. Finally, I've been looking for a way to progress my career from this dead-end French maid's job.
We'll get to part 2 on the way next on 104.7 The Cave. 104.7 The Cave. Mike and Meghan in the studio today. Online reviews. We are talking about the Delicious PhD Darling Costume. Really, 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 really making the feminists angry.
I think so.
Are you a feminist?
You know what? I believe in equal women's rights, but that
Well, everyone should have the same rights. Yeah.
Right. I think that too often, like, the word feminist gets like a really bad rep, and it's mostly due to like the crazy ones.
The ones that are like way overboard.
Yeah, they get mad at like everything,
Yeah.
and it's like everything is, you know, male chauvinistic.
It's so like the PC world we live in doesn't make it fun.
Yes.
Anymore. It's not.
It's not.
So let's put the fun back in this.
Yeah, we
world.
will.
Talk
Right
about
now.
these awful reviews of. Oh, by the way, the lawyers they want us to tell you that these are not our views. They are the views of random people online. So
Here we go. Finally, what we lady PhDs actually wear to class. As a lady PhD student, let me say how much of a relief it is to see them accurately describe what we wear every day. I don't care if it isn't proper PPE. How else will we find husbands if not for our degree in sexy? Bravo to Delicious Costumes for supporting women's education and letting us know that we're only as smart as our skirts are short.
Ooh, man. You know that made someone mad.
That was good, though.
That was good.
See, I agree with that.
It was good. It was good. It was good.
Title is, I've got your feminist mystique right here. Like all PhDs, I frequently ask myself, how could I be sexier? Delicious Costumes has come to my rescue. I can now lecture in my 5-inch gold-spiked heels and barely there regalia while giving nary a thought. I've never heard that word before.
You're better at words than I am. I don't even know what that is.
While giving nary a thought to the male gaze and its implications on the prevalence of rape culture in our society. I fully expect my chili pepper rating on RMPs to go through the roof once I begin to greet my students in this costume. Hopefully, I can keep my post-structural homogenies from engaging in some wardrobe malfunctions. Then again, who cares? I'm sexy. Forget about the 7 years I spent sweating out of dissertation and engaging in innovative research. Sexy. That's so weird that we just talked about like all the feminists and these are all the reviews.
That's all these are. I set you up for that.
Thank you. I was like, I seriously
You're welcome.
never seen these before. I swear. Forget the 7 years it took me to earn a PhD. This costume still manages to demean me and all women. Title is Doesn't Work. Did not help me land that job.
We'll get to part 3 on the way next on 104.7 The Cave. 104.7 The Cave. Mike and Meghan in the studio today, reaching our conclusion of online reviews, talking about the Delicious PHD Darline Costume. I got it right. That's what I'm talking about, man. Delicious. I don't know if the actual costume is the thing that looks delicious, but the Lord would like me to remind you that these are not our views as a company or station, merely reviews of somebody else online. Meghan, hit it.
Title is Bringing Sexy Baccalaureate. Wow, super slinky yet surprisingly comfortable for those long nights lounging around grading poorly organized undergrad essays. Thanks to my 5-year diet of ramen noodles and caffeine pills, the extra small size fits me like a glove. I've never felt sexier or smarter. Title is What a Relief. When I left my nursing job for graduate school, I was so distressed. I mean, what was I going to wear? There were plenty of sexy nurse costumes that I could wear to honor my accomplishments in that profession, but after I attained my PhD, there was something missing. I was better educated, but not sexy. Until now. Thank you, Delicious Costumes, for filling the void. You've given women like me who have worked our butts off earning our degrees a way to show our butts off, too. Keep it classy, Amazon. Title is, Oh Noes, but I teach online. I'm also a lady PhD, but I teach online so my students will never know how delicious and darling and sexy this is. Maybe I should set up a class Snapchat account. Then my evals will go up and I'll get a chili pepper for Irigaki hotness.
I don't know what that means.
Thank you, Amazon. If you can please deliver ASAP so I can wear it while grading all this weekend. Title is Makes Hiring So Much Easier. As a department head, I've spent countless hours poring over curriculum in search of qualified candidates. Now, thanks to Delicious, I no longer have to fret over whether applicants possess the necessary qualifications. All the qualifications they need are on display, eager for my evaluation. It's so much easier to objectify potential adjuncts now. I think of all the time I wasted asking candidates to lean over my desk to point something out in dissertation or bend over and pick up a dropped Scantron for me. Thank you, Delicious, for making misogyny and objectification in academia so much easier.
If Jay Stevens were a professor. And that's how we're closing out online reviews, Megan. Thank you.
104.7 The Cave plays pure classic rock.